This is breaking news, guys. Again, I feel like every day I have to say this. So, yesterday I was bombarded by these messages on Threads. On my Threads app, that is like a spinoff of Instagram, I am in community with a lot of traveling entrepreneurs. And so, everybody on Threads, they happen to be entrepreneurs who are on digital nomad visas, freelancers, consultants, finance entrepreneurs, all the people, right? Everybody is coming and saying, hey, I'm in Spain, I'm in Portugal, the power's out. Everybody's chiming in. My Threads profile is just like going crazy. And so I'm tapping on the messages just to see like what they're talking about. They're like, yes, it's affecting Spain, Portugal, and France. So apparently a 3 nation power outage, which sounds like let's meditate on that for a minute. A 3 nation, 3 countries in the European Union just experienced a power outage all at the same time. Meaning, these people were unable to access ATMs. They were unable to charge their phones, obviously. They were unable to use the checkout at the stores. And the country must have had no backup generators, or the backup generators weren't functioning for long enough, and it took hours. Like, I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's back on now, but yesterday, I mean, they were talking about this for hours. They were on the app saying, hey, everybody be inside by a certain time because at night, you don't want to be out there with the men. I'm like, this sounds like chaos. This sounds like a movie. But here are the countries: Spain, France, and Portugal. I think it's so interesting. I mean, if we look at the history of these countries, we have Spain, France, and Portugal. They were some of the biggest colonizers that the world has ever experienced in their lives. And that's just me stating a fact and just looking at things from a logistical perspective, an interesting perspective. I think that's interesting. They're saying it could possibly be a cyber attack, and I'm like, I wonder who the cyber attack is from. I'm not gonna throw no country names out there because I have no idea. Like, I don't know. I don't put out false information. I like to put out information when I know that it's factual. I don't like to put out rumors. I want to put out factual information. So I'm like, I don't know who the cyber attack could have been. I would have thought that like Canada or America would have been a target, but for whatever reason, France, Spain, and Portugal. So if you're living in Europe, I'm gonna tell y'all living in Europe the same thing that I would tell my cousins in America. Leave that place behind. I know a lot of people went there for digital nomad visas. Y'all like they got a lower cost of living too. But guys, I'm gonna be quite honest. Unless you are in the global south, unless you are in Africa and Asia, no ma'am, no sir. Because the power outage hit 3 countries at the same time. How'd that even happen? Like, is this like, do they have like some software engineers behind the scenes that were like able to hack the system? Were they testing this to then try and later test this on America? I mean, my mind is just like, what is going on right now? Because typically, like, when's the last time an entire power outage, and it's not just one country, it's not like, oh, it just happened in Spain. They were able to hit Spain, Portugal, and France. France is a world superpower, just FYI. And so this is interesting. Why do you guys think that happened? Somebody leave a comment down below. Does anybody have any information? Like, if anybody is ex-military, if anybody is in Europe, if anybody understands what's going on, please leave a comment and educate us down below so that we can know as a community. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to not only this video, but to this channel, because we are going to be covering these things, y'all. We are in a day and the age in 2025. We have news that is popping off daily that is geopolitical, off the chain. And so we need to be staying in tune with these things. We need to understand what's happening, okay? Because, I don't know, Spain, Portugal, France. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to read between the lines. I mean, the only thing that I can come up with that they all have in common is they are some of the oldest colonizers. That I do know. Maybe the global south, like certain places, Iran and them folks, into China and all them folks, all the folks that are in the global south getting together. and I have more news to share, and I'm like, do I even mention some of this stuff in this particular video? Russia and Burkina Faso are working together, and I think it's a blessing. I say all praises to the Most High. Y'all want me to go there? Type a yes in the comments. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. Type a yes in the comments if you want me to go there. What's going down with Russia and Burkina Faso as we speak? And potentially, I believe it was either Iran or North Korea. Drop a yes. I'm gonna give you a minute. I'm gonna give you a minute. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share. American news media isn't telling you this. They'd rather just tell you lies and tell you, oh, he's the worst president ever. He's stealing money from... Stop. Okay, so everything that's happening with Burkina Faso. President, captain, everybody's favorite president, the president of Africa. He might as well be the president of the global south. Captain Ibrahim Traore has been in this back and forth verbal battle and physical. It's trying to get physical. They have not succeeded because the Most High is with this man. The Most High is with the Burkinabe people. Shout out to them. Shalom, shalom to the Burkinabe. Okay? The Most High is with you. But Russia has said that they will send in their people, their troops, their military to help defend the president. I believe it was also North Korea who said that they were going to send in their people to help the president. I said, oh, glory, hallelujah. I said, look at the Most High moving. I said, if this ain't prophecy, I said, if y'all still on these apps thinking that the Most High's people do not mostly reside in Africa, woo, you just as well as the colonizers are about to get a rude awakening, okay? Because here's how the Most High works. He's going to let you know who he's with by the fruits and the protection and the provision that he's going to show. How do I know? Because I know the story of Abraham. I know Deuteronomy 8 and 18, where the Most High says in Deuteronomy 8 and 18, I want to give you wealth and bless you, not because of how great you are, but because the covenant I had with your ancestors to make my name great. And so when we see these things following certain people, certain presidents, just people you may even encounter in your everyday lives, you're trying to discern who people are, know that the Most High never leaves his chosen. He never leaves his beloved. And so that's what we're seeing with Russia deciding, as well as Korea deciding, we are going to go help Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. They're sending in the troops. I'm talking to them about how they're sending in the troops just as Portugal, Spain, and France are in the dark ages again.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
I already know it.
Yeah.
I already know. Look.
Yeah.
It's happening, y'all.
It's happening.
It's happening. Look. Just depends on you. Good morning. Good morning, guys.
I'm like, I had
Choose
to share
this day.
these two things together
Choose this day.
because I think spiritually they're related. I said Spain, Portugal, and France, the only thing I know they have in common is they were some of the ancient colonizers. They are some of the ones that started the Crusades. They are the ones who started the slave trade. And so I'm like, oh, Spain, Portugal, and France have been in darkness. I don't know, y'all. It sounds like prophecy. So anybody that is like confused, is like, oh, I don't think prophecy's coming to pass, it's fear-mongering, you might want to rethink that.
It comes down to the belief. It goes back to Moses leading the children out, right? And the people that failed was the people that did not believe. Just imagine. I know we had that conversation the other day. Just imagine, right? In the daytime, there's a cloud leading your way. Nighttime, there's a fire leading you. And people still did not believe. People still did not believe. Think about that. Tell yourself that. A fire by night. You like, well, how? A fire is leading us? Are you still going to believe? It goes down to belief, trust, and love. Like, really, how much do you love the Most High? How much do you love yourself? How much do you love your neighbor?
Yeah. Do you love your
simple.
neighbor?
It's very simple.
Because what we're seeing with our president, Captain Ibrahim Traore, this is supernatural. I'll let y'all know that right now. Do you know how, y'all know how many people they've been able to take out? And they can't take this man out. The same way they could not colonize Ethiopia.
It just
supernatural.
It goes back.
Prophecy.
To Moses. Remember when Moses, they was trying to clear out the land? Or maybe that was Joshua.
Joshua and Caleb.
When the Most High said, put your hands up. And then all the people that was with him had to help him keep his hand up.
Wow.
That means that he was praising the Most High.
And they were
unified. The Most High's glory. And then they would advance in the land. They would take the land more and more. But as soon as he get weak and put his hands down, the enemy will come and take the land back.
No, that's good.
So it's literally belief, trust, faith, love. We have to unify and praise the Most High. Give the Most High glory, because what's happening, it just goes back to the Most High.
I'm excited. I said this is a good week.
The word is just coming
This
true.
is glorious.
He already gave us the instructions. I know, look, we say the same thing time after time after time after time, but it's simple. Because it really is. It's simple. That's just what it is. The time is now.
Yeah.
To unify in the Most High.
Choose this day who you will serve.
It's not about, oh, hey family, come over here, right here in this video and unify with us. No,
that's
not. It's literally spiritual.
Foolish.
You have to go do your part over here and praise the Most High. Same way we raising our hands like this, you need to do the same thing wherever you are right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's gonna build the strength of keeping our hands up. As soon as we start to drop it, as soon as we're not unified, we're gonna start to drop it, and the darkness gonna trying to take back whatever he think it is. But keep your hands up and praise the Most High. It's a beautiful day. This is the day Yahuwah has made, so we will rejoice and be glad in this day. All praises to the Most High.
Yeah. I think it's just interesting. What came to mind also was all the people who are saying they are the Cherokee Native Americans. They don't like Africans. They ain't their people. God, you have to be so careful with the way that you talk about the Most High's people, even if you are of his chosen seed. Because the prophecy still stands. I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. And in you all nations of the earth shall be blessed. You can learn that lesson from Jeremiah. Jeremiah and his people, they were all chosen. But at the end of the day, the vast majority went into captivity while Jeremiah came out unscathed. Like, let this be a lesson. Be careful who you speak against. This is why I don't stand for people speaking against African peoples, the most oppressed people of the earth. Some of the people that have been colonized, obviously our ancestors were taken from this land. I don't. Because I know how the Most High feels about his people in Africa. His people, his tribes, period, the end. And it just is what it is. And so you need to be so careful in these times, the way that you view Africa, the way that you view the global south. Be careful with the things that you say, because as Proverbs states, life and death is in the power of the tongue. Those who love it eat the fruit thereof. You will heap curses on yourself by trying to curse the chosen. And it'll just be a disaster for you. Because at the end of the day, what we see with our president, Captain Ibrahim Traore, what y'all see happening in Europe, that's why I said they want so many people to go to like Ireland, Spain, Italy, go live there. They'll pay you $50K. It's like, that's not going to work. There's no amount of money. I'm sorry. We stand right here on the continent. There's just no amount of money that's worth being on the bad receiving end of the destruction of the West. They trying to sell, a slot for, they trying to sell you a slot in the destruction. Pay you a slot in the destruction. I don't know, y'all. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know your biggest takeaway. Share this video, and share this video. Y'all know some of them folks out there don't want this to get out there. But y'all, if you are in support of what Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing, if you are in support of what is happening prophetically in the earth, and you're standing 10 toes down on it, share this video with 5 people. Shalom, shalom.